I swear, this place is just so pretty. Like, look at this. I mean, outside of the crash site, it is really nice, but, you know. Anyway, hey guys, it's me, Trigger Sad Gamer. I'm back with the hopefully last part of Chapter 1 of the Living Story Season 2 thing. But, you know, if it goes on for another 2 episodes, whatever. Anyway, we have to go look for clues as to where Aaron was. Hopefully we'll figure out why he went bonkers. But, whatever. Oh yeah, my guildie mentioned this. Okay. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but this NPC, he is a Quaggin. His name is Drubert. About a month or 2 ago.
Whatever nice people have to give.
Aww. Anyway, this NPC, Drubert, he was a few months back. One of the writers at ArenaNet had posted on Twitter asking for people to name a Quaggin NPC that was supposed to be like really depressing and whatnot. And you know, some people gave and submitted a couple of names for him. I did submit a name too, and I was the one that submitted Drubert, which ended up getting picked. And so yeah, I named an NPC in Guild Wars 2, unintentionally, without really thinking about it much. But oh, he looks so cute. But why is he so sad? Can you spare anything for a Quaggin down on Quaggin's luck? Oh yeah, sure. I can give you copper, a silver, or a gold. You know what, Drubert? You're awesome. I'm giving you a gold. Wait, did it take a gold? 380, 328. Let's give you a, wait, 73 copper, 72. Oh wow, you actually do give him, I actually gave him a gold. Well, that's a gold I'll never see again. Whoops.
Yes.
Anyway, let's talk to this NPC who is being harassed by a very adamant Char.
Hi.
Hey.
What?
Dude, I'm talking to you. It's not you? Maybe it's you. No, you're a player. Talk to the residents of the town. Okay? There we go. That's weird. Guess you have to be really adamant and stand on this dude's bar. What it'll be, have you seen or spoken with a strange Sylvari here? Sure, but not for long. But not for a long while now. She was a creepy one, alright. Rolled into the town with a huge load of crates and bought a place to hole up in. I'm looking for a male. In that case, haven't seen him. This other one, she kept to herself, and we let her be. You should have seen her, with those crazy red stalks growing out of her head. Wait, really? Who'd know more about her? Ask around. She was hard to miss, that one. Maybe someone in town actually talked to her. Thanks for the information. You look familiar. Riot. Oh, Riot Alice. Welcome to prosperity, such as it is. Have you people been able to survive out here? My connections up north helps the people here trade their copper for supplies. Oh, okay, Riot Alice was actually one of the NPCs that you actually got to speak with in the personal story if you played as a human. So it's pretty cool to see that she's actually back in the game. Though, I wonder why she's here. Oh, Trooper, don't wheeze. Why are you in a desert, Drew? Oh, I can't be near him. I'll end up giving him all my gold. Let's see. Who are we talking to next? Gigor. I'm on break. Being way down deep in that mine's giving me an itchy skull. Know what I mean? I won't take much of your time. If you do, I'll charge you. What's on your mind? Rumors of a strange Sylvari buying a room here. I remember her. She came around asking about rumors herself. Said she heard something about the mine and some magical underground river or something. She was looking for it? I told her that if we hit an underground river, we'd abandon the mine, on account of how they tend to flood everything without notice, and miners drown. That didn't discourage her. Did she find it, the underground river? No idea. All I know is that she was looking for something. She had excavation equipment on her crates. Maybe she found it and carried and it carried her away. I don't know. Thanks. Ooh, that's really creepy. Magical underground river. If she was looking for a ley line down here, it would make sense since pretty much everything involving her involved ley lines at the end of the game. Let's see. Dabina. Dabnia? Oh, whatever. You've got that look in your eyes. What do you need? Oh, Sandstorm. Information on a Sylvari who lived here.
Someone engaged to a guy who was too good for me.
Oh. Well, I hope you don't mind the Sylvari talking to you then. I wouldn't say she lived here, just came and went. Moved equipment through here. She'd go into her room and wouldn't come out for days, sometimes weeks. Do you know who she was? Some engineer with obsession all over her. Oh, wow. Far as I know, she never said more than 3 words to anyone, and only then she needed food or supplies. What was she doing here? No idea. There are others around who know more about her than I do. I kept my distance from her.
Used to live right over there?
How could I forget? Her place is still sealed up after all this time.
Think she's ever coming back for her stuff?
Ooh, so I guess that meant they were talking about Scarlet. I didn't really catch it. Sorry, I drank water. I didn't really catch it since I ended up hearing like 3 different NPCs talking at the same time. Technical bugs. I've got nothing to sell, and I ain't buying. I just want directions, actually, to the mysterious Solari's room. Ha! You thinking of breaking in and looting her place? Not recommended. That one took personal security to a whole new level. Do you know who she was?
It was a mistake.
Oh my God! Are the I'm gonna lower NPC volume.
What were you before you came out here to the wastes?
Someone
Dialogue.
engaged to a guy who...
There we go. She wasn't the friendly type, despite those perky red pigtails, flowers on her head. None of us lingered she had anything worth the risk. None of us figured she had anything worth the risk. What? We want to take a look. Where is it? It's right over there. Remember I warned you. Thanks. Oh, right behind us. Let me raise NPC dialogue again. I'm gonna put you right here, so you don't. So you're hearable, but just not overtly loud. Would you like to continue your story? Prosperity's mystery. Yes. Okay. Oh, looks like the gang's all here. Yo, Rocks. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. The scary Sylvari was Scarlet? Exactly. But are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. So what do you want to do about it? The door has got to be trapped. We proceed with caution, obviously. What are we waiting for? We're all sure it's Scarlet who was in here. Did you hear the char by the well? I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be trapped. You stand back, I'll break it down. No, Bram, not so fast. What does Rock say? She thinks, and I agree, that we need to be there. We have to get in there safely. Oh wow, so technically speaking, the NPC, Destiny's Orphans was with us when we were speaking to all these guys. That's kind of cool. Though it would have been cool if they were actually there present with us, but, whatever. That's a technical limitation. Seriously, we don't have a key. I say we bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. It's got to be one of her layers. So we're all in agreement. Stay in your golem. The door may be trapped. Yeah, definitely. Come on, Scruffy. Oh, I have to examine the door first. Yay. The cracks of the magic creates a steady hum around the door. It's locked and the threat is clear. Decide how best to approach it. Break down the door. Okay, I thought Scruffy. Oh, whatever. There we go. You know what? Range. It's the way to play this game. Taimi's gonna walk? Are you gonna walk, Taimi? I guess she's gonna follow us. This is so weird. Wait for your friends to regroup.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room? What?
Oh, Taimi. Oh man, this place is so cramped though.
Stand guard.
I see this was obviously her little plush toy that she slept with. I'm gonna walk in this room. It's way too stuffy. I can't get a good angle with my camera. Come on, Bram. Hurry up. So wait for the group to regroup.
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
Mm-hmm.
The dust in here is thick, and these plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time. Look, look, look!
What?
This is
What?
a historical find.
Careful
is-
now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. This, oh, and that, great Clark!
Language.
Sorry, I didn't know you spoke Eton.
What is
What do you
this
say we
place?
break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace and...
No, no, no! Be careful. You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, no, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
I found something interesting over here. Come and see.
Man, is this room all cramped now that everyone's here. Okay.
At least now we know where she got the inspiration for that weird hairdo.
Look at this book and tell me what you think. Okay, a weird hairdo. Oh, it was this plant. Oh, yeah. Well, Scarlet was always weird. Let's dodge roll to hurry up. What's the book say? The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. Oh, sweet. Or should I say, Dragons of Nature? Yes, dragons have long been thought to be as part of Tyria as the sun, moon, land, and sea. No one, not even the dwarves knew how long they've been here. The Jotun and the Norn both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Oh, so the Norn were around when the dragons rose. That's cool. Most scholars give these tales little credit, unfortunately, as so much time has passed. It was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons last returned to their slumber. The very existence of these tales, however, indicate that the dragons have awakened at least twice in history. Ancient documents found now in the Dormant Priory's collection reveal accounts passed down by other races such as the powerful seers and even the human gods themselves. Oh wow, so even the gods knew about dragons? Isn't this fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. I never thought of them as part of nature. They are ancient elder dragons, after all. If this is any indication, Scarlet's research into dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them. Their power, perhaps. It seems to be a theme with her. Yes, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge, too. Answers to life's biggest questions. She seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more. Something universal, yeah.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Look at this. How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
Wait, this? This hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart. This? This doesn't... Actually, no, it doesn't. I saw this on Reddit before. This actually looks more like the map to the Realm of Torment. If anyone knows what that was, the Realm of Torment was the sort of last sort of major region that the players visited in Guild Wars Nightfall when we went to fight Abaddon, which was the old god of secrets, which then ended up being absorbed into Cormyr when she became the goddess of truth. But I guess Scarlet could have retrofitted that map into a more extensive universal map to indicate how ley lines work. I wonder if there are ley lines in the realm of torment, and that's what she was using a basis on. That's kind of... Oh, well. We'll just talk with Marjorie and see what she thinks. That, though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? Maybe. It looks like it represents Tyria. Tyria, if you're a Sylvari. The pale tree at the center. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had? All Sylvari have the pale tree at the center of their lives. Do you think it means anything? How powerful is the pale tree? More powerful than we will ever know, I suspect. She is our mother. Ha! Sylvari answer.
She was misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded? They did. They got corrupted.
Good point.
That's an interesting thought.
Hey, watch it with that tail.
I mean, it could be that Sylvari got corrupted. Scarlet got corrupted.
It's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Side voice, please, Taimi.
Taimi, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Oh man, Taimi. Seriously, she's my favorite character so far from anyone we've been introduced to the living story. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? It's a steam minotaur. I see. Let's see what it says. A partially dismantled steam minotaur. Oh, okay. The steam creature may have been her prototype. It has flaws. What do you mean, flaws? Oh, I couldn't possibly explain it in terms you would understand. You'll just have to trust me on it, if you say so.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratchings. What is all this Assur and googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Okay. What does Rock have to say? This looks like it was her diary. Take a look and tell me what you think. Sure. There we go. It's really hard to move around in this room. Dear Diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Asuran origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Read on. Do not think that I am grateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. This will be my last entry as an ink-splattering student. Starting tomorrow, I am a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I found one of those mythical ley lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Oh, wow. She actually sounded so optimistic and less crazy there. I've never been very magic-minded. With both Omad and Scarlet were crazy. To think that you could see the whole world in one moment, it's ridiculous. Perhaps it's true. The mind is a powerful tool. Yeah, and some people don't use theirs enough. Wishful thinking won't get you to the truth. True.
It's time to go. I've got more important things to do.
You do maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Bram. Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Taimi, stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
Well, I guess it's just me and Taimi now. Hang on a second. There's a mention here of a miner who found the leyline hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe you can go see? She's a Nor named Tosca. What are you going to do? I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, treasuries, and dissertations in this until I'm 80. I don't get the thrill. All I ask is you handle it with with a gentle heart. Whatever does that mean? My heart has nothing to do with it. I will apply it my mind. I mean, be sympathetic. She was a person like you. No, she was a person like you. If she had been born a Sora with a strong Asoran mind, she may not have fallen into madness, but she was Sylvari, and therefore prone to listening to her heart. What do you think she was doing here? My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. I'm so exciting. I hope you find it.
Scruffy, I need my supplies.
Well, that was...
Oh,
Oh.
look!
Hmm? What? What? Look what? What's this?
Hollow magic is amazing. I'll use it to record my life, my failures and my successes. Scholars of the future will study them. Are you out there, scholars?
I'm here,
my black
Scarlet.
market dredge
I'm
contacts
here.
continue to prove useful. For a little gold, they sell me their scrap iron so I can build my steam minotaurs. I've landed a lab assistant position with OMAD.
Can
An
it
intelligent
be?
but overly gentle Asura. I should be able to wrap him round my little finger. Today I'm 16 cycles old, and to celebrate, I've been testing my first steam portal with steam minotaurs. The last batch actually made it in one piece.
So that's how it works.
I noted the tiniest hint of intelligence in a steam brain today as it studied one of the portals. Fascinating. 1 in 3 steam creatures is being destroyed by my portals. I must find a solution. I have not yet had the courage to travel through one of my portals myself. I need to strengthen the form resonator first. I may have created a new sentient being. My steam brains are mimicking my building techniques, designing their own version of the steam portal. It's thrilling. I finally moved beyond steam to aether, and I made my first leap through a portal.
Scarlet, what happened to you?
OMAD agrees that I'm ready for the mind-opening device. Tomorrow is the day. I saw it all. I saw the eternal alchemy. I killed OMAD, my mentor. I am no one's lab rat.
Oh,
The
interesting.
ley line hub is real. I found it, and I'm making preparations to study it. I've purchased a room in Prosperity with some of OMAD's gold. The steam brains have shown ingenuity. When threatened, they build steam minotaurs from whatever materials they can find. I've used a portal to send most of my steam creature prototypes into Lorna's Pass and Brisbane Wildlands. I know...
Okay. Well,
Yes, I understand.
Hollow magic is amazing. I'll use it to record my life, my failures and my successes. Scholars of the future will study them. Are you out there, scholars?
so it cycles over again. That is just so... Okay.
I'm here, Scarlet. I'm here. Can it be? My goodness.
Taimi. So, okay. Originally, in the lore, steam creatures were designed by an Asura from a different dimension, who was able to transport themselves to our dimension. Though it seems as though that Scarlet in this dimension, well, Sarah in this dimension was the one that created the steam creatures herself. So that's one thing that I guess answers the question. Yeah, so that's how it works. What? Oh, she was so cool before. She actually seemed genuinely interested in what she was doing without actually killing people. Then she got corrupted. Well, with whatever. I'm guessing it was Mordramoth, since a lot of the signs keep on pointing to that, but people keep on saying it's not possibly that, but it's other things, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, that was an eye-opening experience. So, I guess this might end the episode? Wait, let me see if I actually have anything to do. Find Tosca at the mines. Alright. Exit Dry Top. Yes. Okay. We have to find Tosca now. Where is she?
It was a mistake coming out here.
What were you before you
My
came out?
name's
That's
not
interesting.
Someone engaged to a guy who was...
Learn about Scarlet's research. Find and talk to Tosca the miner. Where is Tosca? It's not showing me where she could be. Wait, wasn't Tosca... No, that was Alana, I think. She was one of the miners that we spoke to. I'm guessing... Oh, Aaron probably slept here, since there are llamas here. Okay, let's see. Oh, Miner Tosca. Yeah. I wonder why she's not showing up as a green star. Let's see. Tosca. You lost? No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have questions about the leyline hub. You found her. That's what the strange Sylvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging in the wastes beyond the town. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Maybe, but I still like to know the story. I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly a bright light blinded us all. We didn't go any deeper, too dangerous, but changed the direction of our digging. You told the Sylvari woman about this? Yes, and you should have seen her lighten up. It was as if it was as if I was Tix and Tox delivering a special toy just for her. What was this pocket of magical energy? Out west of town, but the tunnel caved in just after I told the Sylvari what we'd found. I always suspected she'd collapsed it and dug her own way in. You should find her and ask about it. Can't. She's dead. Okay. Ooh, more stuff. Lump of amorite, some geodes, another lockpick, more dragonite, and a gearbox.
That's fabulous.
Oh. Oh, I finished it. You completed this living story episode and have unlocked additional achievements. You may now replay this episode from the journal tab in your heroes panel. Replaying an episode allows you to visit instances in any order. I'm trying to walk. I feel like I'm walking into a... No, I'm not. Okay. View and journal. Oh yeah, I can replay the episode. Oh wow, this is... I might have to reread this as a bit of a summary for when we get the next episode, but dang, that's a lot of information. Let's see. What's this? A Scarlet's box of desert knickknacks. Odds and ends Scarlet collected during her time in Dry Top. Except, I kind of want to open what this is.
Rare loot.
Let's see. Rare, 3 obby, another rare, and blues and whites. But what's in the mail? Living World episode complete. Congratulations on completing the episode. You have now unlocked additional story instance achievements and the ability to replay this episode from the journal tab located in your hero panel. You can now revisit the story whenever you choose. While replaying an episode, you will notice that there are now purple star markers indicating the location of instances that contain achievements. You can visit these instances out of order and replay them as many times as you'd like. Oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I guess that ends this episode of The Living Story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would appreciate it if you liked the video, but you don't have to if you don't really like it. But I would like at least a comment telling me what you did and didn't like about what I've been doing so far. I haven't recorded anything in over 2 years, and even then I wasn't that great at it, so, you know, some advice would be helpful. But anyway, I I guess we'll have to wait another 2 weeks or so for the next update. I'll try to see if I can't find anything to do until then, but for now, I guess I'll see you guys later. See ya.